Managers, how do you get your team to admit what they've been doing while you're in meetings all day? I found an empty liquor bottle in the office recycling, and since stuff had been going missing for a month, I decided to bluff my whole team into confessing. I called everyone into the conference room and shut the door. HR just contacted me, I said, holding up my laptop like I had proof. They know what's been happening on this floor. Whoever comes forward in the next 5 minutes keeps their job. Everyone else is part of a formal investigation. None of it was real. HR hadn't called anyone. I just needed whoever had been drinking on company time to crack. The room went silent. My top performer froze with her coffee halfway to her lips. I leaned back, arms folded. 4 minutes 30. Then Marcus from accounting stood up so fast his chair rolled into the wall. He was sweating. Okay, it's me. I've been expensing fake client lunches and pocketing the reimbursements. Like $3,000 over the year. I used it on concert tickets. Worth it, honestly. The whole room turned to stare. My top performer gasped. You've been stealing from expenses? Marcus spun on her. Don't you dare. You've been working a second full-time job from this desk since spring. You're double-dipping 2 salaries and using our Wi-Fi to do it. She sat down very fast and went quiet. I kept my face calm. 3 minutes. My pulse was hammering. That's when Priya, the quietest analyst, the one on medical leave half the month, burst into tears. I can't keep faking it. I'm not sick. I've been using my doctor's appointments to interview at other companies since January. I just didn't want to sit through the Monday stand-ups. Someone whispered, we sent you a get-well basket. Priya sobbed. I regifted it. I was getting dizzy. None of this was the bottle. 2 minutes. Then Derek, the big guy from sales, shifted in his seat. Well, if everyone's coming clean, remember last year when Tom got walked out for leaking the client list? The thing that ended his whole career? The room went cold. Nobody breathed. Did you do that? I whispered. Derek nodded, jaw tight. He stole my biggest account and laughed about it. I forwarded the list from his computer to make it look like him. I figured they'd just write him up. I didn't think they'd fire him and blacklist him in the whole industry. My top performer shrieked. He had a newborn. He lost his house. Derek went red and shouted back. I pressed my hands to my temples. So far I had expense fraud, a secret second job, a faked illness, and a man's career destroyed on purpose. Not one word about the liquor bottle. Anyone, I said slowly, have anything else? 2 of them pulled out their phones. The intern cleared his throat. I've been living in the building. I stared. The building? The 3rd floor storage room. My lease ended in March. I shower at the gym downstairs and sleep on the beanbags after everyone leaves. Security thinks I just work late. Someone said, you've been here every morning before all of us. Because I never left, he said. Time's up. I croaked, head spinning. Nobody had confessed to the actual thing. Marcus threw up his hands. What thing? What else could there possibly be? We just confessed to felonies. I reached into the recycling bin I'd brought in and pulled out the bottle. This. Someone's been drinking during work hours. I found this with the recycling. Which one of you was it? Dead silence. Then Priya raised a shaky hand. Sir, I don't think that's what you think it is. I narrowed my eyes, certain she was deflecting, but she pointed at the label. That's the kombucha bottle from the office fridge. The fermented tea. Facility switched brands last month. The new one comes in a dark bottle that looks exactly like liquor. I looked closer. The label said raw probiotic. My stomach dropped. Nobody had been drinking on the job. I'd seen a dark glass bottle in the bin, assumed the worst, and built this entire interrogation on tea. I sat there with an embezzler, a moonlighter, a fake sick job hunter, a man who got an innocent coworker fired, and an intern secretly living upstairs. I cleared my throat and shut my laptop. Right. Well, productive meeting, everyone. The intern raised his hand. So, am I still allowed to sleep here tonight? We'll discuss it, I said, privately.